In the long, tangled history of fashion, from hoop skirts to tube tops, clothing trends have come and gone. But one kind of garment has endured through thick and thin, through bulky and superfine. We have a timeless fascination with hand knits. It's the star of the baby shower, the uniform of the consummate hipster, the take-home of the come-from-away. In a world where so much is made by machines, there's something special about things made by hand. But whose hands? Who is the elusive knitter spinning wool in the shadows, making wearable art with little more than a ball of string?
I cut the top of my finger off in the lawnmower, pulling out the grass. There was a cat. Thought I could get it out in a hurry, but I couldn't. I had to use another finger. I used to hook my wool over with that finger, then it was too short. So now I use my middle finger.
Show me which finger you use.
I use that one now. That one I used to.
You realize what I just made you do?
What? You're bad.
I learned to knit from my Aunt Beatrice and Rose Blanche. Go up and visit her, she used to be always knitting. And I said, I can do that, you know. So I got into it with her and she showed me how to do it. I've been doing it ever since.
I've been knitting for, I'd say, 85 years because I know I started before I went to school, knitting little things for my dolls.
I'm stuck to the needles for sure. I'm 71 years old and I've been knitting for 50 years.
I'm 75 years old and I've been knitting for NONIA now for 56 years.
NONIA was founded in 1924. The war had left Newfoundland outports poor and sick. So women began selling knitted goods to help cover nurses' salaries. The government took over nursing services in 1934, but the women knit on.
Well, this is the little pram suits that I do. Yeah, they are cute. Yeah. Like you can almost visualize a little baby in the suit. Yeah. Well, me personally, when I see someone wearing something that I knit, it gives you that satisfied feeling. You feel like, well, wow, I accomplished that. And my grandmother showed me how to knit when I was like probably 6, 7 years old. Started off just little squares and showed me how to knit and how to purl.
Oh my gosh, I've knitting since I've been a little girl. My mom taught me to knit. I think probably because my mom was doing it and I want to get into it too. And I love to knit. Love it.
Because it's one of those things, when I sit, I got needles in my hands. So I went in and out with a bunch of things. And the last thing I took out of the bag was the trigger mitts. And the lady said, that's just what we need. And I've been done over 200 pairs since I started. No idle hands when you knit. When I give anybody a finished product, I like it to be what I would want myself. I want a good finished product.
Because you don't send sweaters back with mistakes. That's a no-no.
2 days I got a pair of socks knit, sewed up, ready to go. I think I get bored if I don't, right? I gotta be doing something. Keeps me out of trouble.
Usually way back then, the women didn't go out to work. The men worked and the women stayed home and kept house and raised their families. So that was a means for the women to make a little bit of extra money on the side to knit. But it's good that they have continued for so long. I mean, 100 years is, well, it's over 100 now, but it's good.
I don't know what I'd do, I'll tell you. Because I feels like if I got no wool and I got no knitting, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. you're kind of addicted to it.
Over 100 Newfoundland women knit for NONIA. Combined experience? Over 3,000 years.
I'm pretty good with my hands. What can I say?
I guess I'm like a knitting machine. When I sit, I like to knit.
Well, I guess of all the knitting that I've done with the pram suits, I guess you could call me a pram suit queen.
So you can say I'm the goat.
A rare glimpse beyond the hands that make the best hand knits in the world. These things we love are not just handmade, they're woman-made. Women who've kept fingers, feet, and babies warm for a century without ever asking for a stitch of fame.
Bang.
Action!
Is that your badass look?
That's the worst one I got.